Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. In the last episode you heard how Lord Shri Ram is born. They get education, they get married, and instead of the coronation, they have to go to the forest on the orders of their father. There they have to face demons. During the battle with the demons, Ram's wife Sita is kidnapped by Ravana, the powerful king of Lanka. Let's listen to the further story. The next stop of Ram and Lakshman was Rishyamukh mountain. Sugriva lived there. Both the brothers remembered the story of Kabanda and Shabari. Both of them advised to meet Sugriva. Said that he would be helpful in the search of Sita. Both the princes wanted to reach there quickly. Sugriva's original abode was not Mount Rishyamukh. It was Kishkinda. He was spending his time in exile in Rishyamukh. Sugriva was the younger son of the monkey king of Kishkinda. Elder brother's name was Bali. In the absence of his father, the eldest son Bali became the king. Earlier there was a lot of love between the two brothers. There was a rift over some issue in administration. Then a fight broke out. So serious that Bali decided to kill Sugriva. Sugriva had to come to Rishyamukh to save his life. Sugriva's fear had not diminished even after coming to Rishyamukh. He was alert. The trustworthy monkey army remained on constant alert. Sugriva himself also kept guard, due to the fear that Bali's intelligent soldiers might reach there. One day Sugriva was standing on a hill. He saw two young men coming there. Both of them will be spies of the desired one. Must be coming to kill me. Sugriva immediately called his companions. We should leave Rishyamukh. This place is no longer safe. Bali, there is danger here too today. Sugriva told his companions, I have seen two young men coming here. He has a bow in his hands. Sugriva was nervous. But his chief companion Hanuman did not agree with this. I'll go and find out who he is. There are no such soldiers in the service of Bali. Hanuman had also seen the two youths. Sugriva had faith in Hanuman. He agreed. Ram and Lakshman were tired climbing the hill. He stopped near a mountain lake to relieve his fatigue, washing mouth and hands. Then Hanuman reached there in disguise, saluted and asked who both of you are. Why are you wandering in the forest? Your attire is like that of a sage, but the face looks like a prince. We are going to meet Sugriva. We need their help. Do you know them? Ram asked politely. The situation was understood in the initial conversation itself. He returned to his original form. Said while saluting, I am Hanuman, servant of Sugriva. He sent here to know your introduction. Lakshman introduced himself to him. Told the reason for coming to the forest. Just told that he has come on the advice of Kaband and Shabari to meet Sugriva and ask for his help. A slight smile appeared on Hanuman's face. Someone has come to ask for his help. Who needs self-help? Hanuman understood. The situation of Ram and Sugriva is similar. Both need each other's help. He may be a friend. One is exiled from Ayodhya and the other from Kishkinda. One's wife has been kidnapped by Ravana and the other's wife has been snatched away by his brother. Neither of them have a father. Hanuman made Ram and Lakshman sit on his shoulders. Within a few moments we reached the peak of Rishyamukh. Hanuman introduced both of them to Sugriva. Taking fire as witness, both of them took a pledge of friendship. Sugriva said, from today onwards we have shared our sorrows and happiness. Ram told Sugriva about the abduction of Sita. So Sugriva suddenly stood up. He remembered something and said, he had told me about the kidnapping of a woman. She must have definitely been Sita. Ravana's chariot passed over this mountain. Ram and Lakshman were listening to him attentively. Sugriva continued speaking. Sita was trying to free herself from the clutches of Ravana. Seeing the monkey, he threw some of his jewelry down. He said while placing a bundle of jewelry in front of Ram. "See if this jewelry belongs to Sita." Ram recognized the jewelry immediately, and Lakshman also recognized some of the jewelry. Seeing the jewelry, Ram drowned in grief. It came out of his mouth, "Curse me, Sita. I could not protect you in trouble. My masculine strength, bravery and knowledge were of no use to you." Sugriva consoled. "Sita will definitely be found. I will help you in every way. Friend, Ravana's destruction is certain." After Ram, Sugriva narrated his sad tale. "Bali expelled me from the kingdom. Took away my wife. Trying to kill me. Hanuman, Nala and Neil supported me in times of crisis. He never left me. Asked for help from Ram. Ram said, 'Don't worry, friend. You will get your kingdom and your wife too.' Ram was handsome to look at. His power could not be known by looking at him. Sugriva did not believe Ram's assurance. Bali is very powerful. It is not so easy to defeat him. He can shake 7 sal trees at once." Ram did not answer. Picked up the bow and shot the arrow. All the 7 huge sal trees were cut down by a single arrow and fell. Sugriva folded his hands at this show of strength. Ram said, "Friend, why delay now? Challenge Bali for war. Kishkinta's throne will be decided in this war." Sugriva became worried. It was impossible to defeat Bali in war. Ram said, "Don't worry, friend. I will watch the war from the tree, and will help you when you are in trouble. Bali will die by my own arrow, he will be killed." Everyone reached Kishkinda after making a plan. Sugriva was ahead. Ram, Lakshman and Hanuman went into hiding. "The powers of Ram are behind me." Thinking this, he challenged Bali. There was no limit to Bali's anger. He came out roaring. "Today the prey itself has come to my mouth. I will not leave you." A fierce battle took place. Both of them clashed with each other. Bali was winning in the war. It seemed that Sugriva's end was certain. Ram was standing behind the tree. The bow was in his hand. But he did not fire the arrow. Sugriva somehow ran away from there to save his life. Stopped straight at Rishyamukh mountain. Ram, Lakshman and Hanuman also returned. Sugriva was angry at Ram. "This is cheating. You cheated on me. Did not fire the arrow on time. If I had not run away, he would have killed me today." Ram's difficulty was different. He was in a dilemma. He explained to Sugriva, "The faces of both you brothers are similar. From a distance both look alike. I could not recognize Bali. If he had shot the arrow without knowing, it could have hit you too. I was not prepared for this mistake. I didn't want to lose my friend." Lakshman understood and prepared Sugriva for another war. Ram said, "Go, friend, this time there will be no difficulty in identifying Bali. This time his end is certain." Sugriva was scared, was nervous, but agreed on Ram's request. After reaching Kishkinda, he challenged Bali. Challenging, Bali did not understand this courage of Sugriva. He was in his building with his wife Tara. When Bali started leaving, Tara tried to convince him. Refused to go. Bali did not listen to him. Came out stomping his feet. Was boiling with anger. Bali raised his hand in the air. The fists were clenched. He would have killed Sugriva with one punch. Then Ram's arrow hit him in the chest. He staggered and fell. When Bali fell, Ram, Lakshman and Hanuman came out from the side of the tree. Preparations for the coronation were made hurriedly. Sugriva got the throne. On the advice of Ram, Bali's son Angad was given the post of crown prince. Ram changed his address to Sugriva. After ascending the throne, friend, did not say, address him as Monkey King. Sugriva felt like it. That Ram remained there for some time. With him, Ram refused. Said this would be against father's orders. He has given me exile, I will remain in the forest only. Ram returned from Kishkinda. It was difficult to move ahead due to the rainy season. The Lanka trip was postponed for some time. During this period he stayed on Prashvin mountain. The rainy season has passed. Ram was waiting. Sugriva's monkey army. Sugriva, on the day of his coronation, had assured Rama of finding Sita. But he forgot his word. Engaged in pleasures, Ram was worried and sad too. Hanuman remembered Sugriva's words. He was there on the day of coronation. He reminded Sugriva. Sugriva ordered to gather the monkey army. This work was entrusted to Commander Nail. Another 15 days passed but the army did not reach Ram. Ram was upset with this behavior of Sugriva. In anger he even talked about the destruction of Sugriva. Seeing Ram worried, Lakshman could not stop himself. When he raised his bow, Ram stopped him. Said Sugriva just has to explain. He is our friend. Lakshman went to Kishkinda to understand Sugriva. After reaching there, he pulled the string tight on the bow and let it go. Sugriva trembled due to its twang. As soon as he heard the Nisha's trumpet, he again remembered his promise to Ram. Tara advised him to go immediately and meet Ram. Apologize. Sugriva did the same. Before going to Ram, Sugriva gave necessary instructions to Hanuman. Ordered to collect the monkey army. This time Sugriva did not stop until the army gathered and immediately set out. Following Lakshman. The frightened Monkey King went in front of Ram and asked for his forgiveness for his mistake. Ram picked him up and hugged him. While Ram and Sugriva were talking, the jumping monkey army reached there and there were lakes of monkeys with Hanuman. Army of bears behind Jamwan. After this a plan was made to go to Lanka. The monkeys were divided into 4 groups. Angad was made the leader of the advance group going south. Hanuman, Nala and Neil were also in this team. This was Ram's wish. He said, before sending an army of monkeys there, a clever and intelligent spy should be sent to Lanka. This would be appropriate. Hailing Ram and Sugriva, the monkeys started moving towards their designated directions. Ram stopped the group going south. He called Hanuman to him. Took the ring off her finger and gave it to her. There were symbols of Ram on the ring. He said that when you meet Sita, give this ring to her. They will recognize it. They will understand that I have sent you. You are my messenger. The southern group started from Kishkinda. Angad and Hanuman were walking ahead. While walking we reached such a place, beyond which there was no land. There was only water. The vast ocean, its depth was immeasurable. The roar of the waves was terrifying. Everyone lost their courage after seeing the sea. The monkeys got tired and sat there. The monkeys started discussing about Ram. Angad said, it would not be sad even if one loses his life in the service of Ram. Yatayu gave his life, we too will not step back. Then a huge vulture came out from behind the hill. He was the brother of Yatayu. Property, he said, Sita is in Lanka. I know. Ravana has taken them away. You people will have to cross this ocean. This is the only way to reach Sita. Was happy to get the news of Sita. The monkey army again became disappointed. The sea was in front. It was monstrous. Who will do it? How to do? Angad became sad. The target was in front. But it was difficult. He couldn't think of anything. The old estate could help them. But such a long flight was not possible at this age. The monkey army went into confusion. Angad had already said it. That no one would go back to Kishkinda without completing the work. He could not go further. Neither behind. They were looking at each other. Jmwanta was the most intelligent person in this group. Everyone went to him. He too had no answer to this difficult question. Then Jmwanta's eyes fell on Hanuman. He was sitting far away from everyone, silently. Jmwanta knew that only Hanuman could do this work. He is the son of Parwan. His power is immense. But he himself had no idea of this. Jmwanta awakened his sleeping power. Hanuman, you have to go, only you can do this work. Everyone's eyes are fixed on you. Further story is in the next episode, which is even more exciting. Like, subscribe and share our channel and press the bell icon for notification of new videos. We will be grateful to you for this. Thank you.